Hello, Kate from Kate's Clothing. I'm just here with a little update for those of you who might be interested. Um, we're on the move again. This will be the fourth move in 5 years. The first originally we were in a nice warehouse in Erdington in Birmingham, but we had to move from there after we had internal snow. It turns out that the roof didn't entirely wasn't entirely sealed, and when we had fine snow, it all just came in to the warehouse like there was no roof at all, and that happened twice. The building owners couldn't or wouldn't do anything about that. So in the run up to the following winter, didn't really want to still be there, so we had to move. So that was quite a nice move, because at that point we then moved into a farm that I co-owned with my then husband, and we were able to run the warehouse and live on site. So that was really lovely, very scenic, and my commute was about 50-yard walk, which was, pretty special, let's put it that way. Sadly, that wasn't to be, because when I got a letter from my then husband's solicitors saying, prove that you can afford it or move out, I had to move out. So I had to move home and warehouse at pretty short notice, which was less than ideal. Found a new warehouse, which was another farm, just as beautiful. And it was quite nice when things went wrong there, though, because it was somebody else's problem. So that was quite nice. The problem with that place was the surrounding areas were prone to flooding, and there was, it came to close a couple of times to me not being able to make it in to get the orders out. So, but thankfully that didn't happen quite, although once or twice the postman didn't make it through. And at one point, I was worried that I was going to have to wade through floodwater on foot to get to fetch my son from school, but we got through, thankfully, with a little help from my friends. But still, something had to change there as well. It's a real shame, because I really loved that place too. But at that point, I decided it was time to get with the times, really. And I think you'll find that most places now, especially the bigger places, they may look like they have their own warehouse, but generally they've outsourced it because it makes sense to use a specialised company to do such things, because they can work more days a week, they have economies of scale, they can negotiate better rates with the couriers and so forth. And so at that point, I moved to outsourcing the warehouse to an external company, which I'm pretty sure is the right move. It does bring a lot of benefits, as I mentioned, especially now the fact that the staff members are basically me plus half a person. So it makes sense that they can keep the orders going out the door regardless of what I've got going on. So I am actually allowed to be ill occasionally now, which is, makes life a little easier. So that was the right move, but I think they were the wrong partner to move to. They're a big, big company, which I thought would be a positive, but I think it just means that I'm too small for them to be particularly concerned about. So when things go wrong, they are not very quick to fix it. And quite a few things have gone wrong, sadly, which I won't go into at this point. But anyway, the point is, I've started moving to another warehouse. It's looking a lot more promising. I already started moving and been running them alongside each other with just a few products at the new one at the moment, just to make sure they're definitely right. And it's looking very promising, so now's the time to tell you that this is happening. For the most part, you probably won't notice any difference, apart from, for a little while, your orders will probably come from more than one warehouse if you're ordering more than one item. So you'll have 2 shipments turn up in separate packages. So that's a good thing to know. And if you want to make any returns, you're going to need to email so that we can sort out which particular warehouse you need to send it back to. So that's another thing to watch out for and be aware of. And as always, your feedback is always welcome. So let me know how you get on with it. But over the next few months, we should be changing over to the new place, and it should all go. It should go a lot better with the new place, hopefully. And just want to say thank you for bearing with me, especially over these last bumpy 5 years. But still, yeah, it's looking good, and it's looking promising for the future. And so thank you for being with me until now, and please carry on being with me. All right, I'll stop talking now. Thanks.